wanna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we
It is the morning of Thanksgiving and I am down in the kitchen getting ready to make our breakfast, get the turkey in the oven, and start making our dressing. This morning I'm gonna go ahead and make some donuts. They're like a pumpkin spice donut with a cashew butter, maple frosting on top, and then we put bacon on top of them. I've done them before. I'll put the link to the video down below. And then it is time for me to get my turkey in the oven. That's right, the day of the Great Turkey Cook-Off is here, and it is me versus Luke. And we are going to see who can cook the better turkey today. He's actually smoking a turkey, and I am doing our traditional roasted one. I have the donuts all completed and ready to be eaten. They've got a maple cashew butter glaze with bacon on top of them. Super yummy. And of course we have our coffee.
Mm-hmm. Hey Jill, I know your hands are a little busy with the turkey, but happy Thanksgiving. You're welcome.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome. All right, how does everybody like the bacon maple homemade donuts?
I ate it already.
You already ate yours?
I love it. It's great. I love it.
On the first bite.
Having another one.
First bite. The savory bacon on top of the sweet frosted donut.
Gotta get it all.
Jill's getting the turkey in the blanket of foil. Papa just texted his friends a picture of his breakfast.
Who did?
Was it good?
Well, I know.
The bacon's going up your nose. It was good bacon. Another one?
Is there bad bacon?
One at least, please.
We'll save two for
I only
Jill.
want one.
Is there bad bacon?
There is bad bacon.
There is.
It's called
I
turkey
haven't
bacon.
found I like turkey bacon.
All right, Jill is stuffing the turkey. Why are you stuffing it? I thought we don't do stuffing.
Not. This is aromatics.
Aromatics. To make
Does
it
your
smell
turkey
good?
have aromatics?
No, but my turkey will still be good even without apples and cinnamon and pine trees.
Rosemary.
Pine trees in
That's
it.
rosemary. And sage.
Oh, it's a process, I'll tell you.
Apple.
Look at how big this turkey is, though. I mean,
Stick an orange in
she
there.
is... Think about this. We ate eggs from this turkey, too.
That's the first time you've ever known what gender the turkey.
I know, but we ate eggs from this turkey. We had an omelet made by this turkey.
She was the best turkey. She's, you know what? She's given us more than any other Thanksgiving.
She's a very generous
has
turkey.
ever given us.
She's very generous, yeah.
This is how my mom gets the turkey ready for the oven. She calls it making a tent for the turkey.
You go inside the tent?
Yeah, no, there's a dead body in there.
There is. Dead turkey body.
Her mom did it for Thanksgiving and Granny did it. A lot of people did it. So now mom's doing it. She does it every Thanksgiving. You want to see inside the tent? There it is. There's the turkey. Papa, are you going to do this for next Thanksgiving?
No. I'm getting my turkey from Boston Market. Sure reminds me of a little pan of Jiffy Pop we used to put on the stove and make popcorn.
I remember
See?
that.
Now it's done. When it pops up, it's done.
And we are putting her in the oven.
Watch her hand.
Yeah.
Okay. She's in.
Woo!
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap.
Now do mine. Okay, so now it's time to get my turkey ready for the smoker. And so I'm gonna do a couple things special with this turkey. Jill did help me with the brine, so she brined it last night. It's still mine, even if it tastes good because of the brine. And then the other thing I wanted to do was put a little, kind of a simple rub on the turkey as well, just so that when you get that first bite with the skin, you get the flavor on the outside as well. And then my secret trick that I can't wait to try is I am going to inject this turkey with some special ingredients. So I've got an injector. I've heard this is really helpful to make it juicy and to add a lot of flavor to the meat. So I'm gonna be injecting this turkey. I've never done it before, so I hope it works. What I'm gonna inject it with is basically it's called Cajun butter. You can buy Cajun butter with the injector and everything right at the store, but instead of buying the Cajun butter, I decided it would be better to actually make my own Cajun butter. So Jill helped me find a recipe online for some Cajun butter that's made from scratch, and now I'm gonna melt the butter and add this mix to the butter to make homemade Cajun butter, which we'll be injecting into the turkey. This is the homemade Cajun seasoning, and I just added 2 tablespoons of that to a stick of melted butter, and here's kind of what it's turning into. And actually, I looked at the store-bought product for Cajun butter, and it looks very much like this, except you don't see the little spices in it and stuff like that. So, but the color is the same, so it looks a lot like store-bought Cajun butter, but it is legit because this is homemade now. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't churn my own butter for this particular recipe.
From our own cow.
Yeah, so I feel like I cheated by not churning my own butter, but at least we have homemade Cajun butter. And this is what I'm going to be injecting into. Oh, it smells good. And if you're worried that it's Cajun butter would be spicy and make the turkey spicy, like too spicy for people who don't like spicy food to eat, I'm told that it actually just adds a lot of flavor and it doesn't make it like hot. So we'll know soon enough. I gotta touch it. Oh, it smells good. It smells amazing.
That's that brine.
It's that bourbon is what I'm smelling. Oh, well, we spilled a little, but it's okay.
Clean that turkey out.
You're amused by this, aren't you, Mom?
I am, totally. Coming from the guy who didn't know how to start the washer, fooled me many years saying, oh, I just can't figure it out, Mom.
Hey, that worked really well for me for a while. Why did I sign up to do this again?
You stick your hand in there, all the way.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yes.
You have to, babe.
I'll go on this side.
Well, it doesn't connect.
It doesn't connect?
No.
What's in between?
Well, meat.
No.
He's already got goosebumps.
Yeah, he's gonna get. No, these are turkey bumps. And goosebumps. There's a big difference. That's where the term goosebumps comes from.
I know.
I got this injector, and I've made my garlic butter.
There.
So I added just a little bit more butter to it, just because I wanted to have a little bit extra total amount. Now I'm going to fill my syringe and get to injecting. I watched a video on this real quick just because I've never seen it done before, and it looks like it squirts out. It kind of squirts out, so I'm worried I'm going to get it on my shirt.
Ooh. Thanks for the warning.
See, that went like right into the turkey, I feel like.
Is it supposed to?
Jerry, have you seen this?
It's supposed to go into the turkey, isn't it?
Well, sorry, I meant like...
Oh, you mean like in the cavity?
Yeah. Ooh. So I'm going in and then kind of pulling out as I go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow.
And you can see it kind of filling up.
Yep.
See that?
I see.
Isn't it peculiar, Charlie Brown, how some traditions just slowly fade away?
I'll tell you what, there doesn't feel like there's a lot of meat on this guy.
Might not be.
No.
I mean, there's a reason they're considered wild. Wild turkeys aren't quite as fat. You know? Ah!
I knew that was going to happen.
Right in the front. There, right there, you got it.
Well, go. I think that's probably good. Now I'm going to put the rub on him, or first the butter and then the rub on him. So it's going to be a lumpy turkey because He is a weird shape though. There's something
He's just long.
like non-symmetrical about his shape.
He's sitting sideways.
Sorry, I should have had him lift weights more.
Yeah, I guess we did it wrong. Huh?
You know, this is how your father started cooking. He first started doing Thanksgiving dinners.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Then graduated.
Okay, the lumps are just
Or butter.
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 It don't melt, it's okay.
I feel like I didn't get the wings very good, but no one really eats the wings, do they?
I do.
Do you eat the wings?
I love the wings.
See how he's not... He's got a lumpy back or something. He's messed up. Alright, so now I'm going to add a rub. Now that I got the butter on there really good. There we go. Oh, that smells good. Alright, here he goes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And fill that Traeger up.
Yeah, and that's right kind of where I want him.
Yeah. Got
He's got some hot spots right here, so I want him right in the middle.
Yeah.
So how long will that take?
Well, we're gonna do it smoked, like low and slow for 3 to 4 hours,
Yeah.
and then we'll finish him up for another 2 hours at like 275 until he gets to the right temp.
Okay.
All right, Papa has been working hard, and this is the Brussels sprout recipe that we're doing this year.
Yeah.
So what we do is I did about 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts. I cleaned them, cut most of them in half. They were really big. They're beautiful. And then I did one squash, butternut squash, cleaned it out, shaved the peeling off, of course, took the seeds out, and then made it in chunks, and about everyone about that big. And then a red onion with just the slices. It's that donut this morning. And then I do about a quarter of a cup of in each one of these. It's a half a cup of olive oil, basically, and a tablespoon of chili powder sprinkled good over it. And then also a good pinch of kosher salt and fresh ground black pepper. And then mix it up, make sure everything gets sort of coated with the olive oil. And then what's going to happen is these two, I'm going to actually take them out of these trays, and they're going to be spread over some lined tinfoil
Baking sheet.
baking sheets, and cooked at about like 350 for about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. They're big pieces of Brussels sprout. They're bigger than normal. And then you got it. And then listen, once it's done, I'm going to do about a 3/4 cup, maybe a whole cup of pomegranate seeds, which I've got right here. Love these fresh pomegranate seeds. And then I bought Jill and had it sent to the house, and we're going to drizzle everything with pomegranate molasses. And oh my goodness! So you've got the spicy and the salty, the savory, and you've got the sweet. And this stuff, oh, let me tell you, I opened this up the other day. If you like pomegranate, this stuff is just the bomb. Oh, and I've used this even on, I've done it on like wedge salad, with a little blue cheese, but a little drizzle of this. Oh, it's so good. Or even as a salad with like oil in this instead of vinegar. It's just good because it's a sweet, soury kind of taste. And I use it on a lot of things. So anyhow, very organic, very, very good. And who is this made by? It doesn't really matter. You can order it on Amazon if you can't find it in your grocery.
Yum. I am getting ready for the second stage of the oven roasted turkey. I have put together our butter blend of rosemary and orange rind. And once the turkey alarm goes off here, we're gonna pull the turkey out, and then I'll rub this all over the top of the turkey. I have the turkey out of the oven for the first step of the process, which it's been roasting in the oven at 275 for 10 minutes per pound. So it's been in there for about 4 hours. We're now going to take the tent off the turkey. I am increasing the oven temperature to 375 degrees and we're going to cook it for another 3 hours and then it should be good. But before we do that, after I get the tent off, I am going to rub this butter mixture all over the turkey. So I just took the tent off the turkey and we're going to just go ahead and start putting the butter mixture on it.
Smells good. Not even cooked yet. It smells good. How many more hours does it need?
About 3.
3 more to go?
Yep.
Oh, that makes me feel better about mine.
How many hours on yours?
Probably 3. Alright, so I'm out here by the Traeger and this turkey has been smoking now for about 2 hours and I'm probably let it go another hour before I raise the temperature and start going with a higher heat to get that temp, the internal temp of the turkey up to where it needs to be. But I want to show you real quick a couple things about how I'm doing this on the Traeger. So here's the Traeger. I've got the pellet hopper open right now and these are the pellets that I'm using. You can see they have a nice dark color to them. They are actually, I went with these. They're called Knotty Wood, and they are 100% pure plum wood barbecue pellets. I usually use the Traeger pellets when I smoke things on the Traeger, but I've recently heard that actually Traeger pellets are basically a mixed wood from the Pacific Northwest, and they have oils in them to make their flavors differently. So if you get mesquite, then it's got like a mesquite oil in it to make it flavored differently. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been told. And so one of these guys that I learned from told me that you should avoid Traeger pellets for that reason and use pellets that are actually made with different types of wood. So like I said, this is plum wood, and boy, it does have a really nice smell coming out of the stack right now. You can see the smoke coming out. And when you set it at that low temperature, like that 150 to 160 temp, that's when you get that heavier smoke distribution in the barrel. And of course, the heat being lower, it's really extremely slow cooking it, and eventually I'll turn it up so that I can get that temperature of the meat to actually get to where I want it. So nice slow cooking process here, and we're gonna see how it turns out.
Alright, so turkey is back in the oven and it's gonna get nice and golden brown.
You took the tent off of it now, right?
Yes, and I'll be checking it every 30 minutes, kind of basting it and just making sure it's not getting too dark or cooking too fast.
And what's going on here? It's noisy.
I am making Granny's rolls. And it's just making the dough for me right now.
Oh, in the bread maker?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Papa and I came out to check on the turkey, and I put the probe in, but just a real quick peek.
Yep, here we go.
This is what it looks like.
It's smoked.
And it looks so delicious,
Now
although it's not cooking. It's not really cooked yet. It's just been smoked. So now I have the temp set to 225, or 250, sorry. It's climbing up, the grill temp right now. And then the probe is in there, and the probe is reading 105, and I have a probe alarm set for 155, and so that probe will alarm on my phone once this turkey reaches that temp. The time has come for the Challenger to pull the turkey out of the oven. This thing's done. Unfortunately for me, it actually looks perfect.
Actually looks perfect, and it probably tastes
I was
perfect.
kind of hoping it might look a little messed up, but this is not a failure at all. Here comes 25 pounds worth of turkey.
Can you get it? Be careful.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Look at that.
Voila!
Oh, I'm in trouble.
You want to wrap it?
There's no way.
You are in trouble.
You're gonna do great,
There's
babe,
no
but I am
way.
gonna cover this thing.
Yep, covered up.
Cover it and let it rest.
And actually, he's the competition. Shouldn't even be looking at it.
You shouldn't be looking at it. You're the judge.
Oh no! She bought me off a long time ago.
Oh, I have not.
paid the judge. So cover it and let it sit and keep warm, right?
Okay, my green bean casserole is just now going into the oven.
You need to move
If it's all mixed, yeah, I'm gonna put it back in.
This looks amazing.
And I've got to still do my onion rings on top. I'll be cooking those in a few minutes.
Lord.
That mashed potatoes are done, which
Oh, don't put your finger in there. Oh, that's probably the third time. That's probably the third time his finger's gone in there.
Oh,
And what are you eating? Everybody's picking. We're hungry. We haven't
hungry.
eaten since breakfast.
we're dying here.
It's 5:30 and we haven't eaten since breakfast. The Traeger's still cooking the
If it was up to the Traeger and us eating, we wouldn't be eating until about 11:30.
yeah, I started a little late, but the Traeger is still cooking the winning turkey here. As you can see, the goal on the probe temp right there is 155 and we're at 147 and have it sitting right at 260. So we'll see what happens.
Just waiting on you.
I know, but we might just eat yours first and then we'll come back to mine for second dinner.
No, because Papa has to
I'm so
taste
hungry,
them
I'm eating
without
raw dough.
Oh,
Papa
yeah.
has to taste them without knowing which one.
That's right.
All right.
Papa is restoring my faith in green bean casserole.
Yeah.
I started hating this when I was a little girl. But this is nothing compared to what I had.
And now, the Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
All right. Come on.
Whoa. Man, that looks amazing. Whoa, got a lot of stuff in it.
I'd say that turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good. Woo.
Wow. Smells good too.
Mmm.
Oh, we got competition in the house.
Just waiting on you. Ooh, that's so pretty, babe.
Looks great.
It really does.
Are you pretty pleased so far, Luke?
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Here's the green bean casserole and gravy and Brussels sprouts and squash, butternut squash and mashed potatoes. Homemade rolls. Okay.
All right, here's Jill's turkey, and we're gonna get this over to. Man, that thing's heavy.
Gee,
To the platter. Oh,
That's what you want.
does that look perfect or what?
it is.
All right,
To break ground.
are we ready?
Nana, where do you want it so I can
Don't judge how I carve, because I just carved my way.
What do you think? I think it's good. You like grilled thick?
Look at all the juices coming out. All right, we're getting really close to the time. Everybody's hands are in it now.
No,
we
this is
have
the last part I always
I haven't finished carving this. This was a big. This was Jill's big turkey, and most of it is under here right now, nice and warm, staying hot for dinner. And then here's the Brussels sprouts that
Small.
Papa made. Looks so fancy, like gourmet. I don't know. Sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, pomegranates.
No. Squash.
Oh, squash, sorry. And there are the mashed potatoes, again looking gourmet. And this is my turkey, and he is still resting. And we got to rest him for about 15 minutes, and then we'll be good to go.
You want to put it on this platter?
Who wants that one?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Cast iron.
Still a lot of juice coming out.
They're still hot.
That's not dry at all.
It's beautiful.
Okay, we're exhausted, but we have finally completed this amazing feat. Look at this. So there is the turkey on the Traeger right there. That's the smoked turkey. Stuffing. What is this?
Brussels sprout and squash roasted with pomegranate, molasses, and seed.
Okay, and then
Mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes,
Homemade rolls.
homemade rolls.
Homemade cranberry relish.
Yep.
And this is a from scratch bean casserole.
Cast iron green bean casserole. And
My homemade stuffing.
here is Jill's. Go ahead. Turkey. That is Jill's turkey. So we are ready for the taste test.
Yes, we are. Okay.
Blind taste test
I'm going
here.
to taste the dark meat first. Number one.
Is it good? All right, how was that dark meat?
That's good. Now let me try this dark meat. No, my goodness. Wow, like a piece of steak. Now I'm going to take a piece of white. Juicy. Flavorful. Now a piece of this.
Did you get skin on both of them?
No, there was skin here. I didn't. Yeah, I'll do it myself. Well, there we
call.
go.
He knows.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I really don't.
Okay, 1 or 2.
For the dark meat?
Oh, we're gonna do a tie?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
The top one.
The first one? Okay.
Okay.
For the white meat, actually the bottom one.
Really?
It was totally, I mean, it
Really?
did not rock my world.
Really? Okay, the dark meat that you liked better was Jill's. And the white meat that you liked better was the smoked
The
turkey.
Boy, that was good.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, I love Jill's, but that smoked
It's good.
is really good.
What do you love the brine
I can
or
tell.
the rub that I made?
Oh
No, come on. Here we go. She helped with the rub,
When I
so.
could taste the brine, it was really good.
Good.
Oh my gosh, we finished dinner. Well, we all but Lincoln apparently, because he's still eating rolls, but there's still an incredible amount of food left here. It doesn't even look like we ate any turkey from this platter, but trust me, we had a lot of turkey. There's just, well, here, this one's been picked over pretty good too, but it was a lot smaller, but oh my gosh. That was some good food. This dressing or stuffing, what do you call it? I always forget.
Dressing.
This dressing that Jill made, this family recipe, was really good. And these, it doesn't look like we ate much, but we all love this a lot too, the Brussels sprouts. The mashed potatoes have a big dent in them. And so does the green beans. So we have a lot of leftovers.
I have to tell you, congratulations in winning the turkey cook-off.
I didn't win it, it was a tie.
It was a tie.
You did amazing. So congratulations. From now on, every year,
No.
Thanksgiving is
No thanks. If I'm doing Thanksgiving next year and every year from here on out, then we'll be ordering takeout. Because I'm not doing that every year.
No, but you did a great job.
It was pretty easy though.
If my opinion matters, Mom's turkey was better. Sorry, Dad.
It was.
Yeah, Mom's turkey was so
I think they were both really good, and for being home-raised turkeys, we were a little nervous. A couple differences I'd point out is like I've never, on a store-bought turkey, I've never seen like a big layer of fat under the skin. They could be just because they're like hardier because they're outside in the cold and stuff, but both turkeys had a little bit of a layer of fat, which I think actually probably made them taste more flavorful or juicy. They were not dry at all. Neither of the birds were dried out.
I do think though, I did taste the brine that she used on your turkey.
Yeah.
Was very distinct. It was really good.
Yeah, and I told Luke that we now have 2 turkey recipes that will be in our book that we can go off of each year. I will post that one, but I would definitely say that we found 2 new recipes. Raising our own turkeys, that was amazing.
Worked out great.
And we will be doing it again. I don't know why I was so scared that the meat was going to be weird or we had messed something up. But guys, this is literally the best turkey I've ever had.
I agree.
Even just as far as quality.
Yeah.
So,
It really was.
Camp David going in the turkey raising business next year.
Hey, listen, and if you get one of these, if you are lucky enough to get one of these 25-pounders from them, you'll eat turkey till New Year's.
It's a lot.
No, really, it's a lot of meat. I can't believe we do not look like we dented this platter.
And there's more in the...
And there's still a half a turkey left.
Carved
There's
it all.
so much there.
Now, this green bean casserole, the verdict is still out on that.
I liked it.
Did you?
But I would like it like they were cooked more.
Yeah,
Just because I know you said you didn't want them mushy, but I like them almost like canned bean type of texture.
Yeah.
But that's just personal preference.
But I'm going to make them again for Christmas at my house for my folks and Uncle Mike and Sharon, but we'll see.
I liked the sauce.
The sauce is
and
good.
your onions that you fry
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything. I would like, yeah, the green beans maybe a little
tough.
bit more tender.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
How
I
did
thought
you
it was
like
good.
the Brussels
Oh my
sprouts?
gosh, that's gonna be
That
one
is
at
a
our
big-
table
that's a
every
biggie.
year.
Yeah.
And this,
Oh, yeah.
this is
Yeah,
here.
folks, here it is, the cranberry sauce.
It's so
Garten. It's a simple thing. It is so good.
It does look like cranberry jelly. It really
Yeah,
is.
no,
It's a
and that's what
relish.
I
They
love
call it a
about
relish, yeah.
So,
But you know, some relish are real textured and dry.
Yeah. It was good. Everything was good. Oh, I would take the stuffing home if I could.
okay.
Yeah, this
so
stuffing is Jill's family
stuffing
recipe.
Is, yeah,
Yeah.
I look forward to it every year.
That was good.
Dressing, stuffing,
Yeah.
everything.
All right, time to clean up. Anybody want to come over and help us clean up?
Somebody would come over right now.
Hire
Can
somebody.
you send 3 or 4 people?
Ugh,
We're wiped.
I
And we don't
know.
even know how we're going to get a piece, even a half a piece
Well,
of pecan or
we-
pumpkin.
Oh no, that's
We're
later.
not done vlogging, that's for sure, because we have to do our
Oh,
pie.
my Lord.
Yeah, that's later. We'll do that later
I don't think I'll be up.
after a nap. Okay, they broke into the pies. There's the pumpkin and there's the pecan. And everyone's in here in the front room. I just made Nana and Papa some espresso with cream. So this one's Papa's.
Do you have the pods?
Yeah, this is an
I
espresso.
didn't know if you had the pods still. Oh, yeah. Thanks.
There you go.
Oh, man.
How's the pie?
You know, the pecan pie turned out great. I was very pleased.
Yeah.
She tried a new recipe, and I really, really, really like it. Particularly since the last recipe her and I've been using, I made a pecan pie just before I came here at home, and I had to throw the whole thing away. It was a mess. They can be fickle. I'm just saying.
How's that coffee?
Coffee's good.
This espresso good?
Oh, that's really good.
How Nana's got the giggles. She's eating too much food.
Never heard of pies being fickle.
Yeah, they have a weird personality, those pies.
They really do. How'd you make this?
With the espresso machine. And how was your pie?
What?
I hope you guys enjoyed our turkey cook-off. And like I said, I give all the kudos to Luke, who winter now takes over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but next year.
Oh.
Can't wait to see that.
No way.
I was just happy to get to spend it with Nana and Papa. I hope all of you out there had a happy Thanksgiving. And we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The morning has come. They're leaving us already.
Yes.
Oh, it's been a great
Yes.
week of entertainment and fun.
Fun.
And good
Family,
food.
fun food.
All that stuff.
Free us.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a good trip back to Florida.
Well, thank you.
We'll be
Come
following
and see
you.
us.
We'll be following you soon once it gets too cold here to handle.
Oh, yeah. Calm down.
We can't wait to get back
We'll
down
go on
there.
the boat, we'll cook, we'll do all sorts of good things.
Yep.